If you've ever wondered what happens when absolute luxury meets the future, then the upcoming 2026 Rolls-Royce is exactly the answer. And honestly, I've been excited to talk about this one because Rolls-Royce isn't just updating a car, they're redefining what it means to travel in style. Every few years they show up with something that makes everyone else take notes. And this time they've gone even further, blending that classic Rolls-Royce presence with modern tech. New power and a few surprises we really didn't expect. The first thing you notice, as always, is the design. And wow, this one feels fresh without losing that signature Rolls-Royce attitude. The lines are smoother, the grille is slightly reshaped to look more sculpted than ever, and the spirit of ecstasy sits a bit lower, slicing through the air like it knows it's royalty. They've given the car a longer stance, a wider look, and this subtle futuristic glow in the headlights that makes it feel like a concept car brought to life. You still get that feeling that this car isn't just parked. It's posed like it knows everyone is looking. But the big talking point this time is the new hybrid setup. Rolls-Royce is stepping into the future in their own way. Not with some loud, dramatic shift, but with quiet confidence, literally quiet. The hybrid system is designed to give you that ultra-smooth, effortless glide that Rolls is famous for. But now with better efficiency and surprisingly strong performance when you need it. You can cruise silently on electric power in the city. And when the engine kicks in, it feels like one continuous wave. No drama, no noise, just that floating on clouds feeling. What really impressed me is how they've tuned this hybrid system. It's not about being sporty or aggressive, it's about staying true to the Rolls-Royce philosophy. Power that never needs to shout. Acceleration you barely feel. And distances that feel shorter because the drive is so ridiculously calm. It's like traveling inside a luxury hotel suite that just happens to move. And then, this is the wild part, they're giving it some off-road ability. I know that sounds crazy for a Rolls, but it actually makes sense. Customers started taking the Cullinan to places Rolls probably didn't expect. And the brand listened. So the 2026 model gets enhanced ride height control, smarter terrain response, and suspension that can literally read the ground ahead and adjust before you even feel anything. I'm not saying you're going rock climbing in a Rolls, but light off-roading, muddy estates, snowy mountain roads, no problem at all. It's luxury that isn't afraid to get its shoes a little dirty. Inside, this is where Rolls-Royce just embarrasses the competition. The moment you open the door, it feels like stepping into another world. They've refined every detail. The ambient lighting is softer and more customizable. The leather is sourced even more responsibly, and the wood trims look like they were carved for an art museum. The seats have been redesigned to be more cocooning, more supportive, and yes, even quieter. Rolls says they added new sound-deadening materials. So the cabin is basically a sanctuary. They've updated the screens too, but in a very Rolls-Royce way. They don't want tech to take over the cabin, so everything looks clean and elegant. The displays only show what you need when you need it. And even the animations feel slow and graceful, like the car refuses to rush anything. There's also a new starlight, roof design with animated shooting stars that you can actually customize. Imagine riding at night with your own mini galaxy above you. In the back, the experience gets even better. If you've ever sat in a Rolls, you already know the rear seats are usually the best place to be. But now they've added new massaging functions, climate zones, footrests, and even a small pop-up console with crystal-styled controls. It's designed for people who like to travel, relax, and maybe get a bit of work done without feeling like they left comfort behind. Rolls-Royce calls it the quiet office, and honestly, that name fits perfectly. Now here's where things get interesting, how it compares to the previous models. Rolls-Royce didn't reinvent the car, but they modernized it in all the right places. The older models had incredible engines, but weren't the most eco-friendly. This hybrid move is a big step forward without losing the soul of the brand. The design feels familiar but fresh. The interior feels even more handcrafted. The ride is smoother, quieter, and now more capable on rougher surfaces. It's basically the best parts of the previous generation, upgraded and polished. And finally, the price. You didn't think luxury like this would come cheap, right? The 2026 Rolls-Royce is expected to start at a premium level comfortably, above previous models, which makes sense because of the hybrid tech, new materials, and upgraded systems. Most buyers will customize their car anyway, so the final amount will always depend on how wild you get with options. Some owners spend more customizing their Rolls-Royce than most people spend on their house.